Welcome back to smooth jazz and chain smoking on a cactus.
Why are you smoking, man? It's bad for your health.
He doesn't have lungs.
This
So,
isn't Metal Gear. You don't need it to find lasers.
I don't necessarily think this is a question of why, it's more of a question of how.
I guess that's true.
And again, I could say the same for how does he talk. Oh look, my permanent cigarette's still there.
We're gonna do this again, I see.
That's great.
Ah,
Le
Lady
numéro
Luck.
gagnant, le 9, rouge.
I'll need that
What?
later.
I've always meant to hide that better.
Why are they all yelling at me in a different language?
It's not, it's just one guy. Come on, have you ever known a non-French croupier?
Yes, actually.
What bull? Woo!
Hello, Manny.
Nice.
Hola!
Like, very good
I guess
pianist
Gladys
here.
is good at anything that uses keys.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Quiet night, huh, Carnal?
Day of the Dead ain't good for business, Chief. But last night, remember last night, Manny? Oh, wait!
No, I do not.
I don't remember anything.
I don't remember my own face.
A whole year went by. I don't remember a damn thing.
This is a hell of a party.
What's that you're playing?
Oh, this is just a little, love song for a special lady.
Is it for your car?
Sing a little bit of that song, why don't you?
Well, I only have this part. Bone wagon.
I like it. You think she'll come in tonight?
Ooh, my special lady?
No, Meche.
You know what, Manny? I think she
No.
will. I got a feeling tonight's the night.
She's only been gone for a whole year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a 4-year journey.
You know, when we leave, I'm actually gonna miss this place.
Aw, Manny, why can't we just stay here? We got our fancy club. We got 3 squares a day. Max lets me take the bone wagon out on his kitty track once a week. Plus,
Kitty track.
we look good in these clothes.
Kitty track.
Gladys, I can't live in this world forever. It's not where I belong. I've gotta find Meche and help her. Because if it weren't for me, she'd have been on that train a year ago.
Okay, Manny.
Well, I'll let you get back to practicing.
I don't need to practice, man. I'm good.
Right.
At least he's not full of himself.
No. He's the most modest person I've ever met.
The most modest, the best
Yes.
modesty.
The modestest.
Marillo de Oro. A very fine liqueur filled with solid gold flakes. Nothing but the
it's
best for my
Goldschlager.
customers. My rich customers.
It's
Yes, I better
Goldschlager.
take this with me for safekeeping.
The
Well, maybe just a sip.
Okay.
Ah, my bread and butter. Thrill-seeking rich folk with a poor grasp of statistics and probability.
Nice.
An honest roulette croupier is hard to find, and guys like this, even harder.
Le numéro gagnant.
Everything okay down here?
I'm going to need some more chips if Monsieur Lucky does not call it a night soon.
Police Chief Bogan.
Mesdames et
Rubacava's
messieurs,
finest.
faites vos jeux, s'il vous plaît.
Rubacava's only, for that matter.
Ladies and gentlemen, please place your bets.
You know,
So much French.
some people say you should always walk away from the table when you're on a winning streak.
Oh, yes, but I'm feeling extra lucky tonight.
Mesdames et messieurs,
Jerk.
rien ne va plus. Les jeux sont faits. Ladies
Chow
and
Chilla
gentlemen,
Charlie
betting
in his
is
regular
closed.
booth.
No more bets, please.
No more bets. No more.
No mo.
Mind if
No
I sit
more.
down, Charlie?
No more.
Of course not, Manny. I mean, it is your club, right?
Damn Skippy.
Right. So what are you doing in it? Didn't I tell you not to come back until you can pay your bar tab?
Oh, or they kicked me out of that cat track for printing fake betting stubs. So now I have to come here, Manny, which I love,
Why aren't you over at the roulette tables?
The roulette is for lonely widows and Frenchmen. Why don't
Obviously,
you get some
because
slot
I can't
machines,
understand the
Manny?
word he's saying.
Everybody, old women, little children, they all love slot machines. And
I
I
just
have a
noticed
system,
the,
an infallible system for beating them.
I just noticed the Grim Reaper holding the 4 aces in the back there.
Oh.
I think slot machines attract an undesirable element.
Oh, well, we're all undesirable, Manny.
Yeah, but your credit's no good to boot.
Womp
Wah,
womp.
wah.
All my friends are lonely widows and Frenchmen.
Except me, Manny. I'm here to keep you sane.
I'm not your friend.
Tell me your system, Charlie.
I can't tell you my secrets, just this. You have to become one with the bandit, Manny. You have to get inside the machine and make it want to pay.
On second thought, stay away from my roulette tables.
I think this guy needs a hobby.
Yeah, he's a little obsessive here. It's kind of creepy.
A little bit. Yeah.
That's a nice suit. Where'd you steal it?
Manny, if you learn to play the odds like Chowchilla Charlie,
What?
then maybe you too can have a suit this fine someday.
How did you print fake betting stubs?
With this. Isn't she beautiful? The last time I was incarcerated, I shared a cell with the most dishonest con man I ever met. He was strictly small time, and I managed to steal this from him quite easily.
Thanks. You never know when this may come in handy.
Hey, give that back to me, Manny.
Maybe once you settle your bar tab, eh, Charlie?
Oh, Manny.
Wah, wah.
What else can you counterfeit?
Nothing. Anything.
So can you make passports?
Everything.
Manny, you
Everything.
still think like a living man in so many ways. No soul needs a passport. We are all citizens of the same nation, and our king rides a pale horse.
So no passports.
No, that little hologram is so tricky, you know?
How about driver's licenses?
Sure. Just, give me a recent picture, $50 in, about 2 weeks, okay?
When I think of something I need, I'll come back.
I'm not a wishing well, Manny.
Well, I've got a club to run, so...
Oh, yes. Please, Manny. Get on with your glamorous life.
You know,
No need to hate, you jerk.
yeah, I'm used to skeletons being creepy, but this guy, it's weird to see one that's sleazy.
Please, noir,
Little bit.
Berry Monk.
Still can't understand what the heck you're saying.
Yeah, it's roulette terms. Doesn't really matter.
No, but I know roulette terms, but I don't know them in French.
Ugh. Then what kind of roulette player are you?
Not one that plays very often, apparently.
Looks like Lupe's been in the sugar again. Evening, Lupe.
Hi, Manny.
The f-
I have to tell you about my new organizational system for the coats.
You're kind of scaring me.
Think she'll come in tonight?
Manny, you ask me that every night. What am I supposed to say?
Well, you could be a little more encouraging.
I just hate seeing you get your expectations up every night like that.
I'm not giving up on her.
Hey, I don't want you to give up on Mercedes. Just have more realistic expectations, that's all.
Let's try that again, shall we? Think she'll come in tonight?
Could be, Manny. Just hang in there.
Thank you. It's my fault she's out in the woods alone, you know.
If you say so, Manny.
She sounds like a voice actor from, like, Charlie Brown.
How's the float
It's
tonight?
got that
We're
vocal
dead tonight,
quality
Manny.
to it.
Everybody's back home for the Day of the Dead, I guess. Except for the casino. The casino's hopping. Why is it that all the people who don't go home are the same people who just love to gamble?
Well, I guess when you've got nothing to go home to, you've got nothing to lose.
Hey, we should put that over the door.
Everything okay back in the land of fur and fedoras?
Everything's in order. It's beautiful. I can't wait for people to come in and try the new system. It's so cool. Want to hear about it?
Okay.
Do we have to?
Tell me all the details about your new coat check
This
system.
person's freaking me out.
It's important.
Okay, I found all these plastic tiles in the back, left over from the automat, and guess what? They all have numbers on them. So what I'm doing is, I give one to everyone who checks a code in and... Manny, you're not even listening to me. I go to all this work organizing your coats, and you don't even care.
Lupe.
Forget it. Don't pretend to care.
No, I want to hear.
Oh, I'll tell someone else about it. Someone who cares.
Please, tell me all about your new coat check system, really.
Don't patronize me, Cal.
Okay, back to work.
Okay.
My word.
I love Lupe. Cutscene.
Meche?
Manny,
I can't see
help
anything.
me. I've been lost for so long. Why didn't you look for me?
I did. You ran off. Why?
Because you said I was no good. I've been all alone in the world for a whole year. And it's all because of you!
Hello. Hi, Freaky Bird.
Freaky bird.
What am I looking at?
Action. Suspense. Heads.
This. I like how they made it look like basically like an Aztec temple on the top there.
Oh no! She's got booze!
Not booze, my only weakness.
Booze in the bay, apparently.
I guess so.
This gonna be an annual thing with you, Manny? Every Day of the Dead, you toss your bones into the drink and I fish 'em out?
I don't plan to be around that long, Velasco. As soon as I find
only
out where
been
that
1
ocean
year,
liner's
though.
going, I'm after it.
Ho ho! That ship's going to Puerto Zapato. That's the other side of the world. Ain't no ships going out that way but the old limbo here,
But nothing. If the limbo's my only hope, then I'm already on board.
Well, good luck, son. That's all I got to say.
Uh-oh.
Well, this is promising.
No, we gotta get on that boat. Well, you know, at our nearest convenience.
All right, so I'm ready to sail.
On what?
On the limbo, man. Let's go.
Manny, the Limbo's not a passenger ship. She's small cargo, son.
No.
And every hand on board
I'm
works.
small cargo.
Can't you just put me in a box?
I'll work.
What are your skills?
Cardboard box.
Sales and restaurant management.
It's just a box.
Hey, there is one opening on the
box.
Limbo's crew.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's in the engine room. And your buddy Glottis would be perfect for it. But he'd have to get his own tools.
Okay, if I could Glottis some tools, can we board?
He can, yes. No offense, Manny, but there's just no place for you aboard the Limbo. She's fully manned already. In fact, her whole crew's on board, ready to sail at dawn. Except for that one guy.
I couldn't possibly
That
be
one
important.
guy. No,
That one guy.
that
Metal
one guy's
Gear.
never important. You knew?
Who's the one guy who hasn't boarded yet?
Yeah, well,
You knew?
Seaman Naranja's a little late, but he'll be here before they sail.
What job did Naranja have?
He ran the galley.
Aha, restaurant management.
Yeah, it's similar to what you're doing now. Except the fish is fresher on the limbo.
What if Naranja doesn't show up? I can fill his spot, right?
Manny, you're not even in the Maritime Union.
I know that, and you know that, but we're two guys who can keep secrets, right?
Glottis is exempt, but the captain will ask for your card. And if you don't have one, they'll serve you to the sharks like chum. And what's worse, I'll get fined. That's a tough union, boy, and I don't mess with them.
I don't think he'd actually make very good chum.
No, it's not a lot of meat there.
No, not any meat.
So let me get this straight. If I get Glottis some tools,
Then I can get him a job on the limbo.
and if Seaman Naranja doesn't show up for work,
But he will,
and I get a Maritime Union card,
which you'll never get.
then I can sail on the limbo in the morning.
Jeez. I guess so.
My
Hooray.
goals are ahead of me.
What kind of tools does Glottis need?
Authentic CB equipment only.
Where do I get authentic CB equipment?
Why don't you ask a
From
CB?
the CBs.
Afraid of getting stung? Huh?
Where do you
Terrible.
think Naranja is?
Probably home selecting recipes for the trip.
What's going on in that bottle? A tugboat?
This happens to be a perfect scale replica of the SS Lumbago. I'm just having a little trouble getting the walking beam to fit in the neck here.
That's funny, because a lumbago is usually more of a problem in the lower back than the neck.
Yeah,
Nothing. I'd better go finish
Ugh.
packing.
Aye, you do that, son.
Bone puns.
Ruined jokes.
It shone pale as bone as I stood there alone, and I thought to myself how the moon that night cast its light on my heart's true delight, and the reef where her body was strewn.
Well, that's depressing.
We have so many places to go.
I know, there's so much to do. The blue casket?
I do have an interesting footnote here. Oh, can I go
Oh.
this way already? Let me see here. Yep, I can go this way.
Someone's gaining on the outside. Better catch it.
Oh boy.
Alright, so, you hear this in the background, right?
Yep.
Hey!
Catch it. Catching up. Rusty anchor. In
Looks
first
like a
place.
great night for cat races.
In second place, Leeward Louie.
So yeah, now that I've started the cat races and I've entered this screen... Oh, that's a little weird. Never seen
Yeah,
that
that's
happen before.
I think the game broke itself.
But now that I've started those cat races, they never end. They will not end until I quit the game and turn off the system. They are still running in the background right now.
So why does it do this?
Basically because the scripting system they used for this game is very powerful. And pretty much they never told it to stop after it starts. So it doesn't. Like it doesn't play the announcer bits because you're not on that screen, but the actual cat race simulation is continually going basically forever.
Should pull that out and just run it as a standalone.
It'd be the best.
So does that affect, like, basically how the game runs eventually? Like, kind of like if it was, like, leaking memory or something like that?
Not really, because it's just a little script with its own things that just loops. So
Okay.
basically, as much as it was impacted when I first started doing that, that's as much as it'll ever be a problem.
Interesting.
It's really kind of funny.
Hey, look! Deadbeats! Hi, what's your name?
Why are we in the 50s hipster bar?
This is a very good place.
Hey, can I borrow this book?
Why? So you can freak out our plans for organizing labor and go rat us out to your pal, Chief Morgan?
Hey, I'm just looking for something to read on the can, all right?
No dice, Cummerbund.
Aw.
Hi,
What if
what's
I
your
lose
name?
the cummerbund? Clearly, this person doesn't
But
care.
don't you see? When the government fades away, so will our troubles.
Ah, nonsense. We will always need some armed force to fight off the return of capitalism.
That sort of fascist thinking is as dead as you are, comrade. When we get rid of all the guns, that's when people will begin to self-police. And the public opinion alone will keep them from committing crimes.
Hola, trust funders.
Hey, look who's making the scene. It's Manny Calavera, the up, the down, the backside of the nouveau riche.
Beat it, dinner jacket. We're talking about things you wouldn't understand, like truth and beauty.
Okay.
Sounds like you're talking about political systems, which are neither of those things.
Lola, what are you doing here? This crowd doesn't go much for souvenir pictures, except maybe of Lenin.
Shh! Manny, I'm on a stakeout. I'm gonna prove to Maximino once and for all that Olivia's no good for him.
Still hung up on Max, eh? Take my advice, Angel. Forget about him. He's a gambling racketeer.
Like you.
Oh, that hurts, baby.
Hey, shh! Here they come.
Intrigue.
Come on, sugar. How about a kiss for the road?
Oh, ick. Don't let me down, Nick. You're a lawyer. You're not supposed to have feelings.
I don't, but I know a good tart when I see one.
Honk.
Hey! If Maximino sees that, we're going to end up in matching terracotta pots.
Don't be silly. He wouldn't hurt me. He loves me.
She's got her priorities
No.
straight.
At last we're alone.
Yeah, I guess.
Tell me, how are the bourgeoisie?
Fine. How's Max?
Oh, Gramps, don't start.
Jeez.
What are you doing with a snake like Nick?
I'd lay it on you, Manny, but I don't think you'd get it.
Messing
I can
around with
dig.
your boyfriend's lawyer is pretty dangerous.
Oh, maybe I was wrong. You do get it.
Okay.
I'm a little worried about Lola.
That's because she's doomed, Manny. She fell in love with Maximino. That's the one mistake I never made.
You think Nick would hurt her?
Only if he finds her, and take it from me. He's not good at finding things.
Oh my.
What's that supposed to mean?
Seriously, you don't have any flesh either. I don't want to think about this.
Open mic night seems like a big hit.
It always takes those timid souls a while to get up the nerve.
Little dark in here, don't you think?
Dark and cold, like the hearts of men.
I don't like
You know,
this place.
I'm thinking of buying this place.
Really? I thought about buying yours for a while, but then I just decided to ask my boyfriend Max to buy it for me.
Well,
Maybe it would help if you went up there and started things rolling.
Oh, Manny, read poetry in my own club? That would be like this whole place was just a big temple set up to worship me.
you don't sound too broken up about that.
We slept. Life's just some rapid eye movement. In a warm, cozy bed. Buried, we wake. The flesh dream is over, Daddy. Now that we're all crazy dead.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
You can have it. I'm leaving town.
Manny, you sound so exciting all of a sudden. Why are you leaving town?
I'm chasing a woman I met once and can't forget.
Well, I have a poem I wrote just for you. Pay
But you
attention.
said you
because
did
it's
the last
pretty
one
short.
already.
Here it goes.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Ashes to ashes. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to ashes, to me. To ashes, to ashes, to ashes.
Somebody hit her, she's stuck.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
Hey, how about another
Hey, that wasn't what I tried to do.
I called my cat Boney till she said it wouldn't do. I said, why? She said, sister, because that's what I've been calling you.
That's deep.
It really is.
That was great.
Yeah, but that's the last one.
You said that
Well,
2 poems ago.
Catch you later, hip chick.
Keep practicing that lingo, man. You'll get it.
There's the stairs. I can do this.
Testing. Testing. Good evening. I like to read a poem. Beba. Fiddle-dee-dee. I am more than dead. Meaning? The lie. Lugubrious.
That's a fun word.
In the slaughterhouse of my soul. Clam bake. I'm not laughing out of joy. Grotesque. Ignore me. The end. Gracias. Muchísimas gracias.
I guess we're not very good at this.
You don't want to go in there. I haven't cleaned up yet.
Mind if I go in?
You don't. I haven't.
Just talk to her, you idiot.
Hey, how about another poem?
Okay. Be ba. Fiddle dee dee. I am more than dead. Meaning the lie. Lugubrious. In the slaughterhouse of my soul. Clam bake. I am not laughing out of joy. Grotesque. Ignore me.
That was my poem, you jerks.
Hey, he stole my poem.
Consider it an homage.
Hey,
Homage.
How about another poem?
Okay.
Okay,
Last one,
homage.
folks. With bony hands, I hold my partner. On soulless feet, we cross the floor. The music stops, as if to answer. An empty knocking at the door. It seems
Wrote the
his
Raven
skin
Nevermore?
was sweet as mango when last I held him to my breast. But now, we dance this grim fandango. And will for years
Roll credits.
before we rest.
Title drop! Woo!
That was great.
Really, this time I just don't have any more.
Well, it was a cutscene,
catch you
so I'm
later, hip
assuming
chick.
it's the
Keep
last
practicing
one.
that lingo, man. You'll get it.
Yep. Actually, that was real time. They just did this fancy lighting thing for it.
Uh-huh.
Just
Not
a
sure what's happening here.
drop, yeah. Hey, man, you didn't see me put the secret ingredient in these coffin shooters, did you?
Relax. Olivia stole the recipe from me in the first place.
Yeah, she steals from the rich and gives to me to poor.
I'm not gonna drink dirty hookah water, and I can't carry it with my bare hands. I don't get the feeling those cleaning supplies are used much around here.
Dye-L soap?
Yes, dial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that ended well.
It's a pretty good drink if you can take out a dead person with it.
I guess.
I mean, come on, you saw what the effects of like 20 belts of scotch had on Manny here. Squat. Zip.
Zip zop doo zop.
Oy.
Guessing these are the CBs.
Yep, these are the CBs.
Cold one, huh, Terry?
Yeah, it's always cold when you're unemployed, Manny.
Who's unemployed? Aren't you guys in the union?
The union? They don't look after us little guys. They're run by the coppers. And you of all people should know, Manny, that the cops are in bed with the gambling joints.
Hey, I run an honest joint. We ain't in bed with nobody.
What about the protection money?
We pay every week. On the nose, through the nose, like an honest place should.
See what I mean? This town is just a big conga line of hustlers, all laughing and dancing and scratching each other's backs.
Why aren't you guys up there working?
You don't know the deal down here on the docks, do you, Manny? If you want to get the jobs, you have to pay the unions extra dues.
Oh, no.
And that ain't cheap. We don't pay, and so they put us on barrel duty.
Ew, barrel duty. It's worse than a porta
duty?
potty.
Why don't you just pay the union off then?
We got our pride, Manny. We're straight stingers, you know? Not to mention we just don't have any cash to spare now that we're not working. I mean, it's like a problem where, the solution makes the problem, worse.
Like a catch-22?
Yeah, wow. I wish I knew words like that.
Like catch and 22. In fact,
Yeah.
being able to count past 10 would be helpful.
And put them together.
If the union is crooked, why don't you register a complaint?
That's a good one, Manny. Did you hear that, guys? He thinks we should register a complaint.
You bees
Obviously,
are
they
being
don't care.
exploited. You should do something about it.
Yeah, what can we do? We're just a handful of unorganized drones. We don't know nothing about nothing except just how to take it on a chin.
I think you're just a bunch of complainers.
You don't know what it's like, man. Every day we come down here, we try and make an honest living. We find out that you gotta be a crooked bee to win down here. He knocks the pollen out of you, man. He makes you weak.
I want to know how they let the bees down here in the first place.
Well, you know, are you gonna stop a giant bee?
Since you're not using your tools, think I
true.
could borrow them?
Well, we sold them to feed our families.
Then how are you ever gonna work?
I told you things were messed up down here, Manny. I told you.
If the cops own the union and gambling's in bed with the cops,
Yeah, and then who really runs the gambling, right? Well, no offense, but Maximino
stonecutters?
is really the big boy in town.
No, they just rig all the
But
Oscars.
word is, he gets his orders from some hardcore gangsters in El Mero. Yeah, that fancy cat track is really just a big laundromat, if you get my drift.
No,
Does that
I
mean we
do
get
not-
to hang out the cat races some more?
Yes, I should hope so.
hey, can I borrow one of your union cards?
What, are you kidding? You know how much I had to pay Chow Chilla Charlie to get mine?
I think that's a hint right there.
You guys know a seaman naranja?
Nah, CBs and sailors don't mix.
But you're in the same union.
Well, maybe so, but some traditions are sacred there, Manny.
You bees gotta be strong.
Things just aren't the way they should be down here, Manny. It's like the worker bees. They do all the work, but we can't affect it's like the way that things are produced should be controlled by, we should, forget it. I'm just a dumb, hungry, out-of-work bee.
He's so close. He's so close to a Marxist breakthrough. How the hell do I leave? I'm trapped in bee hell. Alright, I'm good.
No.
It's worse than regular hell because it's full of bees.
Not the bees. Not the bees.
That's a damn
And
fine
here
blimp.
it is. Max's giant cat racetrack. How's a regular guy with 3 roulette tables supposed to compete with that?
You need a dog racing track, obviously.
Or you just need some cats. Roulette table / cat cafe.
No. Instead of you have roulette tables, but instead of the ball, you throw a cat on there.
That seems reasonable, I guess. I'm sure the cat will be into that too. It'll work well for everyone.
It's great fun for all involved.
I think these are binders of tattoo designs. They're labeled nautical and nice, and a third one just says Anchormania.
Anchormania!
I'm gonna see you with Anchormania.
Yes!
Hello, operator? Yeah, it's me, baby. How'd you know? Hey, don't say that, sweetheart. You know I meant to stop by and...
Oh,
I'm
boy.
more happy about leaving town every minute. Looks like it hurts.
I guess
Looks like it hurts. Hola, Toro. ¿Cómo estás?
Not now, Manny. I'm in the middle of something with Naranja here.
Oh, hey. I know you. You need to, like, not show up for work or something.
It's a little cabinet. It's empty.
Yeah, I got to remember to get more liquid nitrogen from morgue.
Liquid nitrogen?
Freeze the bones, less painful that way.
Hey, that sounds good. I could go for that.
You got plenty of painkiller in that bottle of yours, so shut up and hold still.
Help me escape. Dang Resident Evil style controls.
Yay, tank controls. That was the freebie for a while.
Yep. It was a
That's
good
where
one.
Velasco lets us store the bone wagon.
Although that version doesn't make you use the tank controls.
Doesn't make you, but they are available.
Yes.
Gaining ground. Kitty, kitty, bang, bang. A loaded boat coming into the home.
I'm not sure what I hate more, crowds or cats, but I'm definitely not going near either one today.
At length, dribble for kibble. Followed by kitty, kitty, bang, bang. A loose boat in the lead.
Go, aloof poof.
Go dribble for kibble.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat. They don't have much use when they're alive, and stuff, they don't have much more.
Wah wah.
Wow, somebody really liked this cat.
Read the damn sign.
Beloved Sandspoof, this regal and majestic feline was a record holder for speed and a favorite of the crowds here in Rubacava for many years until her career was suddenly and tragically cut short on the second week of the racing season when the airship Olivia 1 on its maiden voyage crashed onto the track mid-race and exploded. Many bereaved fans testified later that before the blimp hit, Sandspoof was in the lead.
It's awfully dramatic.
Fuchi,
Beautiful, man.
That smell es peor que la muerte.
Why? What's so terrible about this? I don't understand.
This cat litter really needs changing. See? This is why I don't have a pet. It says revolutionary design leaves can ages safe and smooth for kitty.
Hey, that didn't go all the way
now
around.
It smells like a giant
Thanks
cat
for
litter
cheating.
box and some sort of gelatinous demon mystery meat product in here.
Woo! Perfect.
Just what I always wanted.
It's the smell of my childhood.
Anybody there?
Look, I told you, we don't have any kitty hats today.
What?
You
Aw.
have to wait until Tuesday. That's kitty hat day.
I don't want a kitty hat.
Fine with me. What's your bet then?
I don't gamble. It's a conflict of interest for me.
Then why did you call me down here?
For the friendly conversation.
Man, you're a jerk.
Yep, pretty
10
much.
minutes to boast.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Betting stub, please.
What?
I need the betting stub for the race you're interested in.
Interested in how?
And the rest didn't see the photo finish file for, of course.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
Tuesday is kitty hat day.
Hello?
Oh, hi. Betting stub, please.
Oh, I don't have a betting stub.
Oh, okay. Bye.
I don't think this is getting us anywhere here.
No, that doesn't seem to be the case.
5 minutes to boast.
Oh, sorry, monsieur, but this is the elevator to the High Rollers Lounge.
That's where I'm going.
It is members only.
You must be new.
And you must have a VIP pass to come upstairs. Adieu.
Dang Frenchman.
Please do not leave children unattended.
Why was he blue? Dabba dee dabba da.
I would say because if he was green, he would die.
I guess that makes sense.
Well, Manny Calavera, you never come up here to see me anymore.
Well, I thought you could use the company with everybody gone for the Day of the Dead.
In that case, Manny, why don't you stick around until 6? That's when I get off.
It's a metal detector.
Oh, that explains why it never gets my hair dry.
When did you put in a floor safe?
That's our new contained detonation chamber in case someone tries to come through here with a bomb.
Since when does Rubacaba have a terrorism problem?
This town's changing, Manny. It's getting tougher every day.
It's locked.
Why does the blimp have law?
Can I try out your metal detector?
What's your sudden interest in metal detectors, Manny?
We just need to detect some metal, that's all.
Because it's a good song, damn it.
What?
Metal detector, they might be giants. It's a good song.
All right.
I'm just a collector.
Well, I'll show it to you when I'm on break. How's that?
Busy night?
Hardly. Everybody's gone home for the holiday already. This place is dead, and I'm bored, Manny. Bored.
LOL, blimp.
Lol. Lol, blimp.
What's the shuttle waiting for?
Oh, they're just cleaning it, but they're very thorough. We run a tight ship here, you know.
When's your break?
Dawn.
Oh, that's too late. I'm shipping out tonight.
Yeah, right. I've fallen for that line too many times.
But it's true.
I think it's time for your break. You can slip in the back for a little drink. You can tell me all about your job, the danger, the metal detectors.
That back room's all business, Manny. And so am I.
That's not the way it sounded earlier.
What kind of business goes on back there, Carla?
Strip searches. And you don't qualify.
Why don't you come by the club anymore?
Well, to tell you the truth, Manny, it's your little coat check girl. All that bubbly energy, I just want to strangle her.
I've tried that.
Yeah, you're
it
not
doesn't
the
stop
only
her. Why don't I qualify for a strip search?
Manny, I agree it would help pass the time, but we have procedures and rules here, and you never know when they're watching. I can only strip search people when a regular search turns up nothing.
Hey, it's worth a try.
Ooh, I love this part. Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
Oh, that's not everything.
Oh, you're clean. Rats, Manny, I almost got to strip search you.
I know how to fix this.
Well, maybe just a sip.
Get drunk?
Oh, well, yeah, that does tend to be a solution to a lot of life's problems.
Ah.
Sir, if you will, please place all of your belongings on the security desk.
Why'd you put it away before you put it on the... Never mind.
You sure you're not packing anything else?
Nothing that would set off that thing.
Then, sir, I'm afraid you'll have to step into the back with me.
Rules are rules.
And of course, with my dad being in the military, we moved around a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this one town we moved to when I was in the 1st grade.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the only industry in the area was figs. Acres and acres of fig trees everywhere you looked.
You don't say.
I myself never really cared for figs. I always liked dates more. Or
Actually,
prunes.
figs are a
Don't you
personal
just
favorite.
love prunes? They have such a great texture.
Dates.
They're all wrinkled up like my Grandma Hedwig's face.
Never a big fan of prunes.
Oh, poor Grandma Hedwig. She was always forgetting
Hedwig,
things.
that's an interesting name.
I remember one time back when I was 6.
Was she
Or
an
maybe
owl?
I was 7.
Ah, 6. The golden year.
No. I had to be
Probably
6
you were
because
7.
Mr. Rufus was still alive. Now there was a good dog,
Funny,
Mr.
that's the name
Rufus.
of my bookie.
He was such a sweet little puppy.
I remember
we
I had
didn't
a dog
care that he
once.
was deaf. He was as deaf as they come,
Huh?
but he'd still
What's
try
that?
to bark. And it would come out sounding like a cat,
Have you ever
coughing up a
eaten bark?
hairball.
It's not that bad.
Which our cat often did. He had such long hair.
I remember I had a hairball once.
I don't really like long-haired cats, do you, Manny?
Ooh, ick.
They're just so... I like short-haired cats.
No, they're harder to pick out of the grill.
They seem less stuck up. People think I'm stuck up sometimes,
Oh, no,
believe
that's
it or
a
not.
good point.
No, they really do.
Actually,
I
I
don't know
thought
why.
you were pretty stuck up the first time I met you.
I guess it's because I'm so shy. I was shy all the way through high school.
Seems shy.
I never went to a single dance.
I was in detention all the way
Can you
through high
believe
school.
it? Don't get me wrong, the boys would ask, but I'd just run away. My mom said I could have
Running
been
away?
homecoming queen
That
if I'd
sounds pretty
just
good right
smile
now.
once in a while. She always said, a smile is the
Well, moms
most
are always
important
right.
part of
Moms are
any
tough.
outfit. Well, maybe I would have
God,
smiled
your
more,
mom must have
Mom,
loved
if you
you
hadn't
very
drank
much.
so much. Was I supposed to smile when the cops called us in the middle of the night to tell us to come get you out of the drunk tank? Maybe if I had smiled more, Daddy wouldn't have left us. We'd be together right
Boy.
now. You, me, Daddy, and Grandma Hedwig, and Mr. Rufus.
I really have to go.
And I'd be wearing my homecoming queen crown and eating figs and...
That reminds me, I need to call my bookie.
And I'd... Oh, Mother! I'm so sorry!
Oh,
Well, this
God.
escalated quickly.
Maybe you want to be alone now.
Mommy!
Now.
What is happening here?
Don't cry.
This is going nowhere where I expected it to.
Here, let me hold that metal detector for you while you cry.
Did you just come back here to ask to borrow my metal detector?
Nope. This...
Yes.
What is it with you in this thing? I'm sick of it, Manny. If this is all you want, you can fight the cats for it. Why is it all
Aw.
men are after the same thing? Except you.
Metal
The only woman
detectors.
you care about is that Calamar date, and she split on you. I don't know what she did to you, but you know what? I'm done trying to figure it out, pal.
Carla.
Well, we've
Well, then.
accomplished quite a bit, I think, in the process there.
Bye, Carla.
Learned a lot of
Drop dead.
I already am.
learned a lot of important backstory there.
And we're off. In the lead, right out of the gate. Lalo Esqualo.
Wallow is squallow?
Wallow is
Meowie
swallow.
Wowie. Having a little trouble.
Oh, meowie
Making
wowie.
up for lost time. Fandango.
No. That's just lazy.
I'm really curious how long the actual list of cats is for this.
That's the hole I saw Carla's metal detector fall through. Oh, no.
This is a bad time.
Well.
You hear it?
I don't think there's anything over here.
My scythe. I like to keep it next to where my heart used to be.
Not any closer. Still no. Nope.
My scythe. My scythe.
My wife. Wait.
Not quite. No. Doesn't seem to be getting us very far here.
Aha!
Oh, I guess we found it.
Hooray! I've got a crappy smelling metal detector.
A little stinky, but it could be worse.
It's a stink
Hooray.
detector.
Next beach I see, I'm finding me a watch.
Oh, don't want to go back that way.
So you really want to go through that again?
You know, with this dramatic and ominous blimp here, and that nice little orchestra hit, I think we're going to take this time for a message from our sponsors, which is no one. No one is sponsoring us. So,
well, why the hell would they?
I think with metal detector in hand, though, this would be a good spot for us to take a break.
Sure.
And we will be back at you next time with more Fandango.
See you then, folks.